Not the start that Indiana fans wanted, but regardless, the Hoosiers lose to Ohio State in their season opener, 23-3 here at Memorial Stadium. Carlo Barone joined by Kylee Corman here for the Hoosier Network. Kylee, an interesting game to say the least, especially the first half. What did you see overall, biggest takeaway from this game?
I would not be mad if I was Indiana. I think a lot of things went well for them. The defense looked really good. I think they're going to need to stay healthy is going to be a huge part in that. The quarterbacks, they were dealing with two inexperienced quarterbacks, experimenting here and there. I don't think that you can necessarily be mad about that. I thought the offensive line looked a lot better than it did last year. I think there's just a lot of kinks that need worked out. And something that I noticed that kind of reminded me of last year was, it was 10-3 at half. That second half, they started to lose their momentum. And we've talked about this before, how most of the games were decided in the fourth quarter by a few scores. And they just need to learn to keep that momentum, find out what they can do to get on a roll and keep the energy up. And I think it could be a decent Indiana team.
You mentioned the young quarterbacks. They split time today, and Allen mentioned that they're going to split time next week against Indiana State. What do you need to see from one guy or the other that's going to separate themselves to be the starter going forward?
Yeah, I really like that Allen is doing that. I think Ohio State and Indiana State are two very different teams, and I think his way of experimenting with them is very fair. It seemed like Sorsby, he was trusted more to throw the ball more, whereas Taven was running and working with the running backs, and I think both of them need to do a little bit more of what the other was doing and find a good balance, and then whoever does that the best will be Indiana's starting quarterback.
We will be back here at Memorial Stadium this Friday against Indiana State. For now, I've been Carlo Barone, joined by Kylee Corman here for the Hoosier Network. We'll see you guys next week.